You know, it has become pretty common knowledge that the Chinese are currently taking over the local mid-sized SUV market with their affordable and often catchy examples. However, there are long-standing entrants that are simply refusing to give ground to this. And this 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan is one such example. Good afternoon, folks. My name is PK. If you're new here, I upload weekly video reviews of your favorite vehicles, and this week I've been given the keys to the brand new 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan. This particular one is the 1.4-liter TSI R-Line, and it produces 110 kilowatts and 250 Newton meters of torque. In this review, we're going to have an all-round look at the exterior, as well as a look at the interior, as well as some of the changes that have been introduced in the new line of the Tiguan. So stick with me. Now, the Tiguan comes in a choice of 7 colors, including 5 which are metallic and 2 which are non-metallic. This particular color is known as Dolphin Gray, and this vehicle spec features 19-inch conveyor rims, although 20-inch leads and yoke rims are an option. Now, this particular one is the R-Line, and we're going to have a walk around, unlock it, and have a feel of the vehicle. Like many vehicles in this day and age, the Tiguan does come equipped standard with the smart key access system. What this means is, as long as you have the key fob in your person, you can keep it in your pocket, and utilizing the touch sensors behind the door handle, you are able to wirelessly lock and unlock the vehicle. Currently, I've got the vehicle locked, as is indicated by the folding in of the mirrors. If I wish to unlock the vehicle, I can just grab the handle, and then the vehicle opens up the mirror. If I wish to lock it, I can just locate the depressed portion right there and press with my finger. The vehicle locks. The front design of the Tiguan boasts a clean EV-like look. The grille is concealed at the bottom of the front end, making it almost negligible to notice. On either side of the grille are dual color-matched air intakes that facilitate optimum engine cooling and enhance vehicle aerodynamics. As a 16,500 Rand option, the new Tiguan also features what the company calls IQ Light HD Matrix headlights. This is essentially the company's new lighting technology, and it consists of more than 19,000 LEDs that can be controlled individually, enabling the vehicle to automatically regulate its bright beams at night, thus avoiding oncoming traffic unintentionally. Along with these are width-wise light strips both at the front and the rear of the vehicle, as well as sequential indicator signals all round. Inside the Tiguan, you get the semi-leather ergo-active seats. They are perforated and can be heated and cooled, and they also feature an optional massage function. This trend in style and comfort extends into the rear compartment, with the exception of the heating, cooling, and massage features. The centerpiece of the Tiguan is a 12.9-inch touchscreen infotainment screen, which is coupled by a 10.2-inch virtual cockpit. The former runs on the company's updated MIB4 operating system and packs in a bulk of the vehicle's functions, including the climate control system. The rest of the dashboard is quite minimalistic, as it houses an illuminated interface that spans the entire width, as well as 2 air vents. The multifunction steering column features controls on either side and is accented in aluminium all round. As a first in the local VW stable, the Tiguan also boasts a column-mounted stock shifter. This is an addition which consequently frees up a lot of center console space. Speaking of which, the only 3 physical buttons which are found on the center console of the Tiguan are the engine start-stop, the electronic parking brake, and the driving experience dial knob. The latter is a new addition, and in addition to being a volume knob, it also allows the driver to toggle between the various drive modes, as well as the interior light colors. The Tiguan features an 8-speaker Harman Kardon sound system as standard. This is fed on the center touchscreen via Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. 2 45-watt USB-C charging ports are available at the front. In addition to this, you also do get 2 wireless charging stations, 4 external cameras ensure a 360-degree view of the Tiguan during those tricky parking and tight cornering maneuvers. The virtual cockpit of the Tiguan packs in quite a lot of information, and how you customize it, you use these 2 buttons on the right side of the steering wheel. The right side button controls the right side, and then the left side button controls the left side. Press it again and you can see. Now, using the scroll the scroll arrows, you can cycle through the various menus that you've got, including your consumption, your distance that you've traveled. It's basically a travel computer on the left. If we shift over to the right, we can also just look at the destination information, compass, telephone, audio, all of those things. You can also customize it to actually display your navigation right here, instead of you having to look at the navigation at that bigger 12.2-inch screen. So if I press that button right there, it will actually display. Now, if we move over to the function, the functions of the steering wheel, this function right here shows us that this is a heated steering wheel, and then this one is a button that allows you to talk to the vehicle. Now, unfortunately, at this point, the function is not available, but if you press here, you are able to command the vehicle to do a couple of things. And if you press the view button, it will actually show you a couple of the features that you may desire. For example, if I press the view button again, I can see that there's only the rev meter, and then the speedometer is not available. Press the view button again, I revert back to the original screen. So this is a very customizable system, very customizable screen. Now, over here to the left, this is your cruise control buttons. Essentially, when you're on the move and you want to set your cruise control, these are the buttons that you consult. That is a stock to indicate either left or right of the vehicle, and then you've got your little pedal shifters that are actually concealed right here. I would have loved for these pedal shifters to be a bit more conspicuous, but I do think that maybe it's to allow the driver to be able to view these stocks, including this shifter over here. You've got this beautiful air vent right here, neatly concealed into the illuminated panel of this dashboard. Very nice, by the way. Now, this pulsating thing here is the vehicle's this is the vehicle's mood setter. So essentially what you want to do is, let me see if I can just quickly demonstrate this for you guys. I can go setting, okay, so let's just move back, go to the main menu, see if we can find the feature that allows us to choose the different atmospheres. So currently we are on a different atmosphere. However, if we choose the lounge atmosphere, energetic, minimal, it sets it at different colors. You see, it sets it at different colors, as you can see that. Now, I don't want to fiddle much with this vehicle, but you can see that. So depending on what you set, so for example, right here, I'm on eternity. Now the eternity has just changed the color. If I go to desire, again, the color changes. Euphoria, it changes, so forth and so forth. So this is basically your ambient lighting. It's just that Volkswagen calls it atmosphere. Very beautiful feature to have in a vehicle. It does indeed define the mood that you are in, as it says, the atmosphere that you are in, as it is said. The feature does. And then these are your 2 beautiful illuminating LED lights. They're very beautiful. They make for a good reading light as well. That is your auto dimming rear view mirror, and this is your sun visor with an illuminated panel and a card holder, and you will find a similar setup in the passenger as well. Slide that open, that comes on. You don't have a card holder here. By the way, if you're wondering, in case you're wondering, a card holder, this card holder is to hold things like a driving license, mostly a driving license, to make it ease of access. That's why it's called a card holder. You keep your driving license right here. Very nice illumination. I love this vehicle's color of illumination. Now there are a ton of features that can be accessed in via this 12 point I think it's 12.9 inch screen, including the vehicle's heating and cooling system of the seats. These seats that I'm currently set on the front here are both heated and cooled and can be controlled by these two features. So this is for the driver, that is for the passenger. You can both heat and cool the seat as you wish to do so. I'm just gonna turn the music down. I don't want any music here. And now there's a ton of features that you can actually use to actually configure the vehicle. There is a ton of features, it packs in a lot of features, and you can actually just cycle through all of them using this touch screen right here. For example, we can do that. That is the navigation, the main menu, auto app, connect, Android Auto. We can go to vehicle mode. Now vehicle mode allows us to go either to eco mode, comfort mode, sport mode, individual mode. Now these are the different modes that you would typically set depending on where you are. If you want to drive a little bit faster, you can put the car in sport, holds the gears for a little bit longer, makes for a throaty, punchy response. Individual mode, this is entirely up to you. This mode allows you to customize, this mode allows you to actually customize the vehicle to your own personal liking, you see. And then you've got comfort mode, which basically allows the vehicles to drive comfortably, softens up the suspension. Now sport mode, on the other hand, will firm up the suspension, making the vehicle a little bit more harder to like a little bit more firmer to drive. And then you've got, of course, your eco mode, which allows the vehicle to save as much fuel as possible as it drives. So this is quite a nice complete vehicle, very, very nice indeed. I'm currently on comfort mode. I'll leave the vehicle in comfort mode, and then atmospheres, again, you can select your atmosphere as you like. Now the vehicle has got a dual zone climate control at the front here, so you can actually adjust your temperature using these little touch sensitive buttons here. As you can see, for the passenger you can set individual temperatures, and for the driver as well. So you can actually set completely individual temperatures for both the front occupants. And then you've got a huge center speaker. Remember, this particular vehicle has got an 8 speaker Harman Kardon sound system, 8 speaker, configurable, customizable, up to 11 speaker, which gives you a total output of 700 watts. However, this will still do because it's got a very nice sound, very nice crisp sound system. Now we're going to check out the rear seat of the Tiguan. Sitting at the back of the Volkswagen Tiguan, the first thing I appreciate is how much room for the knees, legs and head there is in here. That's the ambient lighting, which can actually be adjusted to many different colors. That is my window switch, door handle. This is the leather seat. As you can see, it's got 3 pockets, 2 at the front and 1 big one at the bottom there. I appreciate how much light the panoramic sunroof lets in. As you can see, it runs all the way from the back through to the front. Lets in quite a lot of light. Back here, I do appreciate the 2 air vents that are here, as well as the single zone climate control system. As you can see, it's digitized, and you can actually adjust the temperature using this little dial over here. This is a screen which is touch sensitive. You can just use that to adjust your temperature. There is a bit of storage here, a little bit of storage there, and the vehicle looks very nice from this angle. Now, in terms of comfort for the seats, although I don't get the massaging feature as with the front occupants or the seat heating and cooling, I do appreciate the amount of comfort that I have back here. These seats are also as perforated as those are in the front. You do have this blue piping here as well, and a bit smaller but very comfortable headrests like you have at the front back here. Now, if there are no middle occupants at the rear, I can just fold this down to reveal myself an armrest. Otherwise, it can actually turn into a cup holder, as you can see. Dual cup holder for either one of the 2 rear occupants. Very nice. Everything you see here is finished in very beautiful quality leather. And this is a tablet holder. You can actually put a tablet here for the two rear occupants. Just put it here and allow them to view whatever they're viewing. Otherwise, a book will do just as well. Very beautiful, very innovative, quite comfortable. As you can see, if you are not using them, the mug holders just stow away, click in place, very neat. You can either roll that in or you can just leave it out using that pull strap there. Very nice. Now for the middle occupant, you are able to sit and appreciate comfort in the Tiguan. Unfortunately, the drive shaft hump is a bit of a deterrent as far as legroom is concerned. However, apart from that, everything else works just as well because I'm just as comfortable as I'm sitting on either side of the vehicle. Now for this position in the vehicle, you will want to have smaller occupants like children or maybe smaller bodied people. Tall people like myself won't necessarily be as comfortable. However, the lighting that is brought in by the panoramic sunroof does make it a little bit less claustrophobic when you are sitting as a middle occupant. Very beautiful. Here's how the vehicle looks from the rear. From here, we're going to check out the boot of the vehicle. There are two means with which the boot of the Tiguan can be opened. First of all, you can just open it using the lever right there. Otherwise, you can just utilize the key fob and press. The boot will automatically open, beeping all the way as it does so. Beeping to let you know that it is indeed opening. The Tiguan boasts a boot capacity of 652 liters, which is expandable to 1,650 liters by means of folding down the rear seats. The Tiguan comes in a choice of 3 engines. The 1.4-liter turbo petrol engine that pushes out 110 kilowatts and 250 newton meters of torque. A 2-liter turbo petrol that pushes out 110 kilowatts and 340 newton meters of torque, and a 2-liter turbo diesel that produces 140 kilowatts and 340 newton meters of torque. All these engine derivatives are mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. The 1.4-liter turbo petrol comes standard with front-wheel drive. The 2-liter turbo diesel comes standard with all-wheel drive, and the 2-liter turbo petrol comes with either front or all-wheel drive depending on the spec level. The Tiguan featured in this review is the R-Line 1.4-liter turbo petrol with front-wheel drive, and it costs you $651,500 excluding VAT. Overall, the Tiguan has got a very beautiful, soft exterior design, definitely softer than the outgoing model. Also looks bigger as well, and the all-rounded look that you get makes for a very beautiful aesthetic in this vehicle. So it does indeed stand a chance to retain its position in the mid-sized SUV segment as one of the best sellers. Well folks, I do hope that you've enjoyed the review, the in-depth review of the 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan. Be sure to stay tuned for the next video because there's definitely a lot more of this nature to come. Thank you for watching and take care everybody.